My name is Maya. It's my 25th birthday. I should have known better than to expect anything different. The envelope was thin, barely weighing anything in my hands, but the weight it carried was suffocating. I turned it over, tracing my name in my mother's delicate cursive, hoping, just for a second, that this year would be different. I opened it carefully. A sharp laugh escaped me. A $10 coupon. Not a heartfelt note, not a gift, just a discount coupon for a chain restaurant that wouldn't even cover a full meal. I flipped it over, searching for a hidden message. Nothing. Happy birthday, Maya, my brother Trent drawled, smirking as he watched me open it. Don't spend it all in one place. The rest of the table chuckled. My parents, my sister Danielle, Trent's wife. Every one of them found amusement in my humiliation. I set the coupon down, smoothing its corners. Wow, you guys really went all out this year. My mother sighed. Maya, we've always encouraged you to be financially responsible. A little budgeting never hurt anyone. Right, I murmured, and a discount coupon was the perfect way to show that. Trent leaned back, swirling his wine. Come on, Maya. It's not like you've got real expenses. You don't have kids, no big responsibilities. It's not like you're running a company. If only he knew. I felt my grip tighten on my glass. Trent, the golden child, had been handed everything, including a top position at Everhart Capital. The very company I now secretly owned. The company they all relied on. I smiled. Speaking of that, Trent, how's work going? He groaned. Stressful. The company's hitting some financial issues. But that's above your pay grade, right? I swallowed a grin. You know, Maya, my father chimed in, you should consider applying for an assistant position at Everhart. A stable job would help. Trent added, yeah, we might fit you in. Coffee runs, taking notes, basic stuff. Their laughter burned through me, but I kept smiling. I picked up my purse, slipping the coupon inside. That's a generous offer. I'll think about it. Then I pulled a crisp $100 bill from my wallet and placed it on the table, 10 times their gift. For the waiter, I said softly, and walked away. Tonight I would finalize everything. Tomorrow, their world would change. I leaned back in my chair, swirling the last sip of wine, not from the alcohol, but from satisfaction. Last night's dinner was a reminder of how little they thought of me. But tonight I wasn't walking away. I was taking everything. I picked up my phone, dialing a number I knew well. Ms. Maya, my lawyer Caleb answered. Everything is in place. Final signatures cleared this morning. Good, I exhaled. Make the announcement tomorrow. Schedule the board meeting before noon. Understood. Should I notify Trent in advance? I smiled. No. Let him find out with everyone else. I finished my wine, grabbed my coat. One final thing remained. At the restaurant, I saw my family finishing dinner. Laughing, relaxed, clueless. Trent talked animatedly about his plans for Everhart, unaware they'd never happen. I approached. My mother raised an eyebrow. Maya, what are you doing here? Just wanted to say thank you for last night. The gift was eye-opening. Trent smirked. Did you think about our job offer? I tilted my head. I did. Being an assistant. Big opportunity. Well, my father said it would give you experience. True, I nodded. But I decided it's not the right fit for me. Figures, Trent scoffed. I reached into my purse, pulling out another $100 bill and placing it on the table. For the tip. I believe in paying people what they're worth. I turned to leave, savoring Trent's confused expression. Tomorrow in my boardroom, he'd understand exactly what I meant. There was a time when I believed my family's approval was worth chasing, that if I worked hard enough, they'd see me. I was wrong. I graduated at the top of my finance class. I walked into my father's office at Everhart Capital with my degree in hand, ready to join the business. He didn't even look up. This company already has in hair, Maya. Your brother will handle things. There's no place for you here. No place. Trent had his position handed to him. I worked sleepless nights. He burned trust funds. I built something. I poured everything I had into investments, making smart, calculated moves. While my brother coasted on family money, I built a fortune. Years later, when Everhart fell into financial trouble, it was my capital that saved them anonymously. Now I owned it. Every share. Tomorrow, Trent would learn the truth. He stormed into the boardroom, all arrogance and swagger. All right, who the hell bought our company? Murmurs spread. Everyone waited. I stood slowly from the far end of the table. I did. Trent froze, his face twisted. You? That's impossible. I tilted my head. And yet here we are? I slid the papers to him. As of last night, I hold the majority stake. I'm in charge. Silence. Trent snatched the documents. His eyes darted across the page. You can't do this, he whispered. Oh, I'd already have, and I'd suggest you start worrying about your job. I turned to the board. Given the company's recent losses, I'm launching a performance review. Effective immediately, Trent's accounts will be audited, and all executive privileges suspended. His face went pale. Murmurs of agreement spread. Trent jumped to his feet. You can't just take everything. This is my company. I met his glare. Correction, it was yours. But unlike you, I earned my place. I let that sink in. The board will vote on your termination by the end of the week. He turned to the members. No one looked back. You set me up, he whispered. I smiled. No, Trent, you set yourself up. I just made sure the consequences caught up. As security escorted him out, I watched. My brother, the golden child, now a cautionary tale. For the first time in my life, I wasn't invisible anymore.